So another Andy B, 2-minute video, hopefully 3 minutes or less. That's the plan. 2 minutes 59, that's the goal. So here's another one for you. I've been thinking about titles, not Mr. and Mrs., but titles as in CEO, as in line manager or branch manager and priest vicar. And all these things that we use to assign a level of responsibility or a level of function. And these titles help us understand what the person is. I once saw the sign, I think it was the UK's largest haulier, and on their desk was a sign so that everybody walked in. It wasn't the name, although that was there. It was another sign, a nameplate on their desk, and it said, "The book stops here." And his viewpoint was really simple, that there is no one to ask after him. So if you come to him with a question, if you've made it to his desk, actually he has to make a decision. He can't pass it anywhere else because he's the boss, he's the man in charge. Now, as Christians, we kind of, British Christians, we sort of get a bit nervous about titles. We don't like titles. Why do you need a title? Just get on with a job at hand. It's just a function. And that's true. But actually, titles are really helpful because what they do are define who we can speak to. You've been to a church, someone's got a badge and it says welcomer, greeter, children's worker, vicar. There are titles that help us. I mean, you think of a minister of the gospel, a vicar, and they wear a dog collar. That's a title. It's identifying not just who they are, but what they are. And actually, that does matter in life. And here's why I think it matters in the church. I've been a worship leader. I've been a music group leader. I've been the leader of music. It doesn't really matter, but worship leader is the one that really helps me understand that's the person that's going to be involved in leading the music in this church. I remember a vicar getting very upset. I'm the worship leader, not you. Well, no, you're not leading the worship, and we understand what it means. And actually, the thing about titles is it helps us understand when we use them appropriately. When it comes to the Berry Bunch, my title would be CEO. I'm the man that makes it happen. But I don't function on my own. There's a team of people. I'm not more important than somebody else. And it really comes down to what I wanted to say today. Titles are really helpful because they help us understand what someone's doing. In the context of church, what's really important is we know what people's functions are. We don't want the vicar doing the mowing of the grass and fixing the toilets and all the rest of it. We want the vicar to do the vicar things, but we want the gardener to do that, and we want the worship leader to lead the worship and the prayer people to do the prayers, and it helps guide us. Titles are important. Function is even more important. Just a thought.